This is an instructional video on how to receive data from an email attachment, download that to your PC, and then unzip it and add that information into your GIS project and then symbolize it. We start off by receiving your email, and you can see that there is an attachment in the email I sent to myself. What you want to do is you want to right click and save as your attachment. Just save this attachment to a place where you can get back to and know where the location is. In this case, I'll just put it right in my GIS folder. But what you generally do is you have all this list on the side there. Just go to the folders that you would normally use. A lot of times there is a GIS folder on your PC, so you can put it right there. In this case, it's called Crocker Wind Towers, and we'll just save that. Once you know where that is, now you can navigate back to it using your File Explorer. And you can open this up by using Windows E. If you hit Windows E, your File Explorer will pop right up. And from there, we can navigate to the folder we put our zip file in. And here it is. From here, we just right click and extract all. This is going to create a folder for it called Crocker Wind Towers. We just say extract. And once we do that, we can see this is a shapefile. These are the 7 or so different files that make your shapefile up. Once that's unzipped, now we can add that into our GIS project. So I will open up my project. This is a working project that I use for doing data updates. And as you can see, this is Clark County with the city of Clark in the center here. So we'll navigate up to our Add Data button. It's right here. It's a black cross, a little yellow piece of paper underneath it. And from here, we will navigate to the folder where our shapefile is. We knew that we put it in GIS, and we know that when it unzipped and put it in a Crocker Wind Towers folder. And here it is. So we just click on Crocker Wind Towers, hit add. The Crocker Wind Towers is in the geographic coordinate system WGS 1984. So when this pops up, it's just telling you that, and that's okay. Hit close, and that information will show up on your project. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of dots up here. These are all the wind towers for the Crocker Wind Tower project. And now your data is added into your project. All you have to do now is click save, and that information will be in there. One more step that we'll go through is symbolizing this data. So we can right click on this and scroll down to properties, and our properties box is going to open up. And from here, the default is always set to general, but we will go to symbology. And here is the symbol that it's currently using. We can click on this and we can change it to a lot of different point symbols we can use. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it simple, call it a square, and 18 is pretty good size. So I'm going to take this down to maybe 12, and we'll change the color. And why don't we make this color something that really stands out? We'll use ginger pink. And apply that, and as you see up on the top here, you can see these have all changed. You hit OK, and now we'll just zoom into this area and have a look at them. As I zoom in, you can see my parcels and my aerial photography comes on. But that is how you take data from a zip file that you get in an email and import it into your project. Once you're done, remember to click save, and you're good to go. We can open up the attribute table like this, and this is going to bring up the attributes. And as you can see inside here, we have the turbine names and the latitude and longitude. So these are all the turbine names. Just quickly, we can do one more thing. If you wanted to label the turbine names, you can do that by going back into the properties, and under the labels, you can see that the label field is already set to turbine name, and if we click the label features right here, this will label them. And as you can see, they are already labeled. One more thing that we can do, what I like to do is on the symbol, you got to dig a little deeper into this when you're creating a halo, but you click on the symbol properties, then under edit symbol, you go all the way over here to the mask tab, and if you just click mask, none, halo, you can just hit the halo right here, and hit OK, hit OK, and we'll just apply this quickly, and that's going to make your labels pop out a little bit, especially against an aerial photo. That concludes the tutorial today. If you like this, you can always feel free to subscribe or provide me with large sums of American dollars. Thank you very much.